Hey, what's going on, guys? Luna. I'm making a quick video just because I've completed the main story of Endwalker now. It's what I've been doing over the past few days. It's been out for about a week, and I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on Ninja. This is the class that I've mained since the beginning of the game, well, beginning of when I started playing the game. Just want to go over my thoughts on the changes, the rotation, how it's going to play, because to be honest, I'm pretty undecided of what I actually want to do in terms of what role I'm going to be playing for raiding. And yeah, I'm going to be hoping to put out content for the game, like raid content, extreme trials. I'm going to be doing all that good stuff. So I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on the class and how it is, this expansion. Things have changed quite a lot. Shadowfang is a thing of the past. And the big new thing is this right here, is Forked Raiju. So whenever we cast Raiton, we get a proc of Forked Raiju, which is a GCD gap closer. It cancels if you use any other weapon skill, and it combos into Fleeting Raiju, which is essentially the same skill, just with a higher potency. So you have to use them back to back, and you can gain stacks of this. So if you use multiple Raitons and you have multiple stacks, you're basically gonna be spamming this one button quite a lot, and it's not annoying, it's just different. I think part of the thing in Shadowbringers was I had a problem with is that outside of Trick, we were spending way too long just pressing our 1, 2, 3 combo. So I'm just gonna go over what I think the rotation is gonna look like now. So we also have this new Bunshin proc skill. And my skill speed at the moment is a little bit scuffed because of the gear is kind of mismatched that we have right now. So as you can see, I'm gonna right on again out of Tenchi, and it's gonna give me multiple stacks of this Raiju, which I then have to kind of spam. So this is what I think it's going to look like, although I think I actually want to get this last right on here in Trick instead of spamming our Raiju stacks and just keep them. So that's actually a mistake I made. I'm still kind of theory crafting on how this stuff is going to play out, but yeah, that's how you kind of get the idea of how Raiju works. Yeah, my skill speed is very high at the moment just because gear is very mismatched. I've just barely got enough gear to go into the extreme, which I'm hoping to do soon. But yeah, it's kind of weird. You know, when you use Raiton outside of Trick as well, it's gonna give you these to kind of just spam, have something else to do other than just your 1, 2, 3, which is nice. Phantom Kamitaichi is just fluff. I don't much care for it. It's just kind of there. Again, if you I think it doesn't cancel if you it doesn't cancel if you use another weapon skill, so it's much more free than Raiju. Raiju feels very restrictive. But the thing I'm really relieved about is that if you, again, you can accumulate stacks of this, so you don't have to write on and then spend your stack of Raiju. You can accumulate multiple stacks of Forked Raiju and Fleeting at the same time, so you don't have to. You can Forked Raiju, then write on, and you don't have to Fleeting straight away, so that's nice. So it's flexible if you've got Mudras to spend, but if you don't have any Mudras to spend, you're just kind of forced to do this. Keeping on top of your Huton gauge is more important than ever because it's now 60 seconds instead of 70, which is an interesting change. And obviously you're more restricted because when you have a Raiju proc, you have to spend it. So you can't, you gotta make sure you got enough Huton, but I've not really had that problem. It's just keeping on top of it. But you're gonna see this tick a little bit lower than we're used to. Took a little bit getting used to. The other thing is Mystery now gives a passive that buffs Baba Kakura by 100 potency when you use it. So basically it just means basically what you want to make sure is that you don't after you use Tenchi and you spend your Mystery, don't use it on Bunshin because it's gonna waste a bit of potency. I don't think things will line up that way anyway. Bunshin should always be coming out beforehand. Sadly, it's still 90 seconds. Obviously, they changed most cooldowns in the game to be on a 2-minute, like a minute to 2-minute rotation. Bunshin's still 90 seconds. It's fine. Yeah, that's honestly the Raiju thing is. I'm in two minds about it whether I like it. It's fun. The thing I don't like is that they are gap closers though, and that's for me that's a problem because Ninja's trick window offers a lot of flexibility with being ranged. And again, like I said, you can just accumulate stacks of this as long as you have Mudras to spend, but you are forced into melee with this, whereas the Before, you could just kind of sit away from the boss a little bit more. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. I just think you're going to have to do some rejiggling of your rotation, depending on the encounter and how things line up. So this could be a bit of an annoyance, but generally it shouldn't be, hopefully. And you know what, it's saying that it is quite convenient that you can go away from the boss right on and then gap close in again. That is really nice in some situations. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Also, on this Raiju, again, situational as hell skill, but it's really nice that we can refresh shoot on mid encounter if it runs out without wasting a mudra. Really, really nice addition. It's just a quality of life button, so I appreciate it being there. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to kind of say. I don't know if I'm going to main ninja this expansion. I'm playing it for now because it's the only job that I have at 90. I took it through the MSQ. So I'm just gonna see where it goes. I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna try out I was saying I'm gonna try out Dragoon, try out Reaper. I'm also interested in Summoner and Red Mage. But it's, yeah, definitely Dragoon, Reaper's fun, Summoner. I'm thinking about those classes more, but just wanted to give my thoughts on the class. Ninjas, it's still fun as hell. It's just slightly different in how trick operates and how you operate your trick window. And just alignments of things. But yeah, that's all really I wanted to say. Touch base with you guys. Hopefully wanting to upload more Endwalker content and content in general. And I will see you very soon. Bye bye.